Put some volume. Put a little vibe going. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Long time no talk to. What up? It's your boy T, aka the Cigar Guy. Welcome back to another episode of What You Talking About Willis. Welcome back to another episode, man. I know it's been a little while. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Happy Monday. I certainly had a good weekend, just busy, but I had a good weekend. A lot of stuff happened last week. So I'll give you my thoughts on a couple of those things. Nothing too crazy. Again, let me start off by saying I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to do this, giving me wisdom, boldness, and courage to do stuff like this, speak the unpopular opinion. Um, so always want to start off by doing that. Also, I gotta give a shout out to all those that supported me from the beginning. Thank you all so much. Without y'all, I couldn't be doing this. Without y'all, we couldn't be addressing the issues that's going on today. Again, it's not just me, it's us. We in this together. So thank you very much for subscribing, and sharing. Also, if you're new here, continue to subscribe, share, drop the like on the video. Tell your friends, tell the homies, tell everybody. Remember, on Fridays, I try to go live. So tune in every Friday around lunchtime. I try to go live as well, where you can interact with me, talk with me, whatever I'm talking about, give your 2 cents on it live on the air. So again, thank you for all those that supported me from the beginning. Thank you for the new people, and thank you for the future people that's coming in. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Hit that follow button. And let's get into this. All right. So I'm gonna address the elephant in the room right off the bat. Right off the bat. Yeah, they indicted your boy. Okay. Trump had to do his mug shot, whatever. But see, Trump is a genius, man. That's why I rock with him. And that's why I rock with him. Okay. They got these crazy charges going on, man, with this guy. And you got to sit here and think, why are they after this guy so much? Why are they really, really targeting this dude? Y'all always know I've been a Trump dude from the beginning. I mean, in 2016, I voted for him. You know what I mean? And everything was smooth sailing. Everything was smooth sailing when my man was in office. But the left is really, really trying to coerce you to think this guy's bad, that he's doing crimes, that he's trying to go against the government, and he's trying to do all these illegal things when it's wrong. Actually, the left has been doing the same thing that Trump did. All Trump did was listen, I don't trust the election results. Something's a little fishy here. Let's go ahead and find out what's going on. He used the powers as the president to do that legally, by the way. But they trying to say that he's trying to change the election results and he tried to sabotage the election. Wrong. Y'all know he didn't do that. Everybody with some common sense know that he didn't do that. Also, what about Stacey Abrams? She questioned results over her election. Clinton's Hillary questioned the election results when she lost. Maxine Waters questioned election 2016. Come on. The left does this. They're doing this. And yet they trying to act like Trump is doing some kind of illegal thing. No. But listen, I'll say this. Trump is the GOAT, okay? And y'all let me know what dude could come into town, roll this deep, okay? And make it look like the most epic thing ever. This dude, man, is the GOAT for a reason, man. So here's Trump coming in. He's coming in town. And look at this motorcade, man. Look at this. Look at this.
Y'all see it, man. Which one are you in, though?
Look at my man. Look at rolling deep. Trump, by the way. Everybody on the crowd.
I'm talking about they got everybody
yelling "Free Trump."
Look at that truck, though.
Everybody out there yelling "Free Trump." See, I don't know if the left realizes. Here's this mugshot. I don't know if the left realizes that what they did was make Trump even more popular by doing this. Every time they attack this man, he just gets more popular. Like now we got shirts. Now if we wasn't going to vote for him before or we was on the fence, now we definitely are. I was never on the fence, but there were some people that was on the fence about him. Now they really like, nah, this is my guy. And then he came back to X, right? It's not called Twitter no more. It's called X. He came back to X, Twitter X. I don't know what this thing's called. I don't know what Lon is doing with Twitter. And posted this because he been on Truth Social, but he came out in epic fashion. He posted this. I mean, you've got to respect the man. He know what he's doing out here. And his troll game is still elite. I hope I still haven't seen any mean tweets since he's been back, but I hope the mean tweets come back. But everybody's loving it. Everybody's supporting him. He's raised more money after the mugshot. This man is a genius. He's a marketing genius. He's raised more money after the mugshot, which is crazy to me. I saw this video right here.
Rolled up with all.
Oh, let me start it over. And if there's any cursing, I apologize. Forgive me. I already know I can't control the cursing. So watch the kitties.
And all y'all be talking about y'all gang. This gang. This man rolled up with all his people deep. Flew in, rolled through the city. Deep. I'm talking about gang. Donald not playing. GOP. Donald like gang. Let me drop this. Ride with me real quick, y'all. I gotta take this ride. I gotta take this flight and this ride real quick. Drop this 20 grand off to these folk since they hooping and hollering. You know what I'm saying? Look at this man riding through the city. Do you hear me? Do y'all not understand? Like, this is history. Like, this is crazy. Donald don't care nothing about what y'all talking about.
The dude is an absolute goat. She's right. Everything she's saying is right.
Donald said, and what? You want me here? I'm in Georgia. What's up? Say something. I pulled up. I'm going to pull up on you, Fulton County. I'm going to pull up. He done pulled up on him. He said, let me pop out real quick. Yo, this man came to Georgia squad deep. I ain't even mad. I'm talking about cars for days. Like, yo, security for days. Like, yo, y'all be talking about y'all gang. Y'all don't know nothing about gang. We even got the ambulance just in case somebody get hurt. I take care of my people. Tell him, Donald. Donald said this ain't nothing but a little pit stop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this right here, y'all. This right here, y'all. They got this shit is hilarious.
This is great.
I mean, he riding through the trenches like.
This is great. You know, I had to do my support. Y'all already know what it is over here. Y'all already know. But that right there, epic right there. This man Trump is troll game is on 3,000 for real. It's on 3,000 for real. And I got one more video. Then I want to address something that's a little bit. That's a little bit. I don't know if many people's talking about it, but I gotta address it, okay? And I'm not trying to make a big. It just bothers me. That's all I'm gonna say. It bothers me that that we wait until this happens for us to support her. When I mean us, I mean by black folks. Because it just describes the culture, right? It describes the culture. But I'm going to get into that in a second. Y'all going to see what I'm talking about. But, you know, black people coming out to support them now, I guess, right? Even though I've been telling y'all for years that this guy is the guy, but now all of a sudden y'all want to be out here supporting him.
Man, free Trump, man. Man, free Trump, man. It's a witch hunt. We don't even know what he did. They just making stuff up. Free Trump 2024.
2024 Trump all the way.
Man, free Trump, man. Man, free Trump, man. It's a witch hunt. We don't even know what he did. They just making stuff up. Free Trump 2024.
2024 Trump all the way.
Man.
Okay, now you see everybody coming out. All the black people are now coming out supporting him, right? Even though he was already supporting black folks, making stuff possible for the African American community, so-called black people. He was doing that when he was in office, had a meeting with Ice Cube. Yeah, I wanted to ban Ice Cube. When I mean black folks. That's what I mean. Here's my question. Why all of a sudden, when someone go to jail, we want to support them? See, nobody's, at least so far, I've talked to, nobody's ever brought that up. You know what I mean? Like the black culture is weird to me, right? And maybe that's why I don't fit in, because I don't wait till somebody's in jail. I'm not talking about free this, free that. Even though people out here doing crimes, y'all out here talking about free. I want to support the dudes that's in jail. Now all of a sudden, Trump got this whole legal battle, you know, got a mugshot and everything. Now all of a sudden, black folks want to come out and support him. Why is that the culture? It's gotta be a change. I get it. Well, I don't get it. I mean, I get the support for Trump, but why'd y'all wait until this? So if he never would have got indicted, if he never would have had his mugshot, y'all wasn't going to support him? Y'all still going to support the left who care nothing about you? It don't make no sense to me. And that's why, I separate myself from the culture, and I don't care what people say. Like, it shouldn't take somebody going to jail for us to all of a sudden be on their side, right? That's the only time we on somebody's side is when they go to jail. Listen, this show is about the hard truths and the hard facts, right? I want y'all over here. I've been trying to get y'all over here for the longest time. I really have. But all of a sudden, now he got to go to jail for y'all to support him. I don't understand the culture. That's that rap culture. That's that hip hop culture. That's that hip hop, baby mama, all that culture, right? I mean, we all hype about him going to the jail and and getting that mug shot, and you know, like we all in, like we are all in right now on Trump because he got indicted and had to go to the jail and all this other stuff. Now we all in. Like I don't understand that at all. I don't understand that 100%. Now all of a sudden we want to support it. It don't make any sense. So what I'm encouraging y'all is to stop waiting for stuff like that. Like it don't gotta be for somebody to be in jail, locked up before we like support them. Like, oh, I'm all in. Gang, and all this other stuff. Like that's what we about. We about supporting people that's locked up all the time. Like that's what we get hyped for someone to go to jail. That's what we get hyped. That's what will get our black folks support. That's what will get the vote because he had to go get his mugshot taken. What y'all should have been thinking about is why are they attacking this guy so much? Why do they really want? And the election year is coming up. That's next year. Election year is pretty much here. Why are they trying to stop this guy from running? Why are they trying to put these allegations with this guy? Why they keep throwing all this indictments at this guy? Like that's what you should be thinking. And none of them are sticking. And they keep trying and going after this guy. And none of the stuff that they're doing is working. You got to think, why do they not want this guy in office so much? Why can't they stand this guy? It's because he's not brought and paid by the government. And he runs by the own beat of his drum. And he has the people in this country. He wants to do what's best for that. Not for him. Not for the government. What's best for the people and what's best for this country. Nationally and globally. And he not the traditional, you know what I mean? Like traditional guy. He's not your traditional president. And that's what we need. We don't need no traditional president right now. We need somebody that's going to go out there and get it done. Oh, well, he shouldn't be talking the way he should talk as a president. He should be do this. He should. No. Sometimes you need a guy that's going to go out there and be unconventional. He's going to go out there, do what needs to be done. He may not do it the way you want him to do it, but he gets it done. And ain't nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You got to think, man. Maybe I should look at it and do some research on why they don't want this guy to be president. But we got to wait till we get a mugshot for us to be like, oh my God. Yes. This is our guy. The guy that, he went to jail so we can relate. What? And I know there's supposed to be a post or a segment on how, Donald Trump is the guy. I'm skeptical of playing this part because it's heavily, heavily, heavily N-word used. And I can't bleep it out. I can't bleep it out. You know what? I probably shouldn't play. What I want you to do is go to the Hodge Twins Twitter page. They posted it. And just check out. It's a post that's from a black dude, and his shirt says "Ends for Trump," N-words for Trump. That's all I'm gonna say on that, because it's wild. That's wild. But I can't play it because they might flag the channel. Too much N-word usage. So I'm not gonna play that. Okay. I'm not gonna play that. So again, Trump ain't nothing. Trump ain't do nothing wrong. Go support him. And that's that. Now, I got a couple other topics. I want to quickly. I don't know if y'all watched the first Republican debates. I did, so I'll give my 2 cents on it right quick. I'm not going to spend all day on it. If I can find it right quick. But I just want to give if I had to give my top three on the debate, okay. I would probably say this is going to be unpopular opinion, but I think Vivek, obviously, I did a segment on it. Check out I think 2 episodes ago, Vivek Ramaswamy. I think he did his thing up there right now. I think he's killing it. I'll actually say this. I'll actually say this. DeSantis, he didn't do that bad. You know what I'm saying? DeSantis did not do that bad at all. I think he did good. Maybe you guys, got something. You know, if you guys disagree, go ahead in the comments and tell me why. But if I had to name my top three, I had to go Vivek, DeSantis. I like Tim Scott. Only thing about Tim Scott is I need him to just be a little bit more aggressive. He has the right things to say. He knows what he's talking about. But I just need him to be a little bit more aggressive. He was just kind of there and just kind of waited his turn because he's just a polite guy. I can't be mad at him for being polite, but just a little bit more aggressive. I love Tim Scott, man. I really do. But right now, Vivek is my guy. So I just want to play this little clip of Vivek frying up the debate. Shout out to him. Gold.
I was born in 1985, and I grew up into a generation where we were taught to celebrate our diversity and our differences so much that we forgot all of the ways we are really just the same as Americans, bound by a common set of ideals that set this nation into motion in 1776. And this is our moment to revive those common ideals. God is real. There are two genders. Fossil fuels are a requirement for human prosperity. Reverse racism is racism. An open border is not a border. Parents determine the education of their children. The nuclear family is the greatest form of governance known to man. Capitalism lifts us up from poverty. There are 3 branches of government, not 4. And the U.S. Constitution, it is the strongest guarantor of freedom in human history. That is what won us the American Revolution. That is what will win us the revolution of 2024. Thanks for letting me introduce myself tonight. Thank you.
Now, I mean, I don't know what else to say. That was absolutely perfect. That kind of summed up the whole debate. If you guys didn't watch, I watched it. I mean, I think he was strong. I think he didn't get bullied because they tried to bully him because, oh, he doesn't have any experience. Obviously, because he hasn't had the job. But that's the only thing that they could say about him is that he didn't have no experience. That was the only thing they could say about him. So that's why I wanted y'all to hear him kind of sum up his whole debate. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. We're kind of a week out of it now. So probably the next one, I don't know when the next one is. I definitely agreed on what he was talking about as far as getting the schools and the control back to the parents. He did very well on education, very well. Now, there are some popular conservatives out there on the Twitter space, YouTube space, or whatever, that say beware of someone that, says everything that you want them to say. And I get that. You should always be aware. You should always, do your research. You should always not just see stuff on the face value. But so far, so this guy looks good. I'm interested to continue. I'm interested in seeing, where he goes with this, how far he goes with this, and we'll see how he goes. But so far so good, and we'll shout out to Vivek for that. It's a good dude, and shout out to him. Right now, he's my number one pick for vice president. I think he'd be a good vice president if he does, beat the rest of these guys out. It'll be interesting to see what a Vivek Trump debate looks like, because I think this dude really likes Trump. I think Trump is his inspiration, honestly, because he's just like another version of, just like a younger version of Trump up there. If you look at his mannerism, the way he talks, the way he acts, his Twitter feed, his interviews, he's just like another version of Trump, essentially. And I'm all for it. I like it. I think it's good. So, vice president. Vice president. All right. So y'all go check that out. Also check out the interview, because Trump did an interview with Tucker Carlson on the X space, I guess. So go check that out. I thought it was good. I watched it after the debate, so that was good. Well, shout out. Oh, so here we go. This is where we need to band together, folks. This is where we need to band together. So I believe these mandates are coming back. I have a strong feeling that these masks are coming back. I think they're slowly trying to implement these lockdowns again. They're slowly trying to implement the mask mandates again. Colleges and schools and companies are slowly putting these mask protocols back in place. There's little murmurings of it coming around. This is where we need to stand together. I'm telling y'all right now, as I look into the camera face to face, I'm looking at you. No. Okay? No. We can't do this. We're not going back to it. We need to stand together. We need to stand strong. And we need to let these companies, these areas know, nah, we're not doing this no more, man. We are not doing this. Again, my mistake back in the first round was 2 weeks to slow, right? That's what they told us, 2 weeks to slow. That was my mistake, because I was like, okay, let's give it 2 weeks. And I think majority of us were like, okay, what's 2 weeks going to do? Right? That's what I should have thought anyway. Right? Like, what's 2 weeks going to do for anything? I should have thought that. But, we all make mistakes. We all not perfect. But after that, I did my research. Stuff started coming out, blah, blah, blah. Come to find out, all the stuff stupid. The vaccine does nothing for you. It doesn't stop spread, or it doesn't stop the spread. It doesn't slow down anything. It doesn't do anything for you. As a matter of fact, the vaccine is probably worse off for you, especially for healthy folks. So don't fall for this, okay? We are not going back to these lockdowns. We're not going back to these protocols. If y'all thought I was obnoxious, then about these masks. You guys were standing on circles in stores, talking about 6 feet apart, like that's going to do something. They had these plastic little barriers of all at these grocery stores and stuff like that's supposed to stop something from coming around the barrier. Like it wasn't even an enclosed thing, it was just like a plastic piece of glass or whatever. And you still can. I remember ordering from Wendy's or Chick-fil-A or something, and they had this big plastic thing, clear plastic thing hanging from the ceiling. You know what I mean? To the whatever is supposed to stop COVID, right? Sure, whatever. I will always be finding myself going around, the pain and talking because I can't hear them, and they got masks on, so I couldn't hear my order or trying to communicate with anybody. It's stupid. At one point, they wanted y'all to wear 3 masks. Like, do you want us to breathe at all? Fresh air. That's what we need. Those COVID lockdowns did a lot more damage than people realize, mentally, physically, and emotionally. But they tried to cancel us out, those who didn't want that, those who were healthy, those who did our research. They didn't want us to let y'all know that this is a whole scam, the scam-demic. That's what it was. And they probably flagged this channel for this, but it was a scam. It was a scam the whole time. 6 feet apart, like that's going to do something. Or we'll give you a STEMI check to keep you at home, to keep you relying on the government. Oh, the government will take care of us. They'll give us money. Y'all better not fall for this time, man. I'm telling you. I warned y'all back in the day. Now they want y'all to take 72 booster shots. And they coming out with more shots, more vaccines, right? Y'all think I'm lying? Y'all think I'll just be making this stuff up? Y'all really do? Okay. Y'all think I'll be making this stuff up? Well, then you listen to this and you determine for yourself. Let's get some.
Hey, in Lake Tahoe.
Mr. President, can you say anything about the optical culvert cases and the variant?
Yes, I can. Matter of fact, I signed off this morning to the proposal we have to present to the Congress a request for additional funding for a new vaccine that is necessary and works. And tentatively, not decided finally yet, tentatively it is recommended that would like to be recommended that everybody get, no matter whether they got it before now.
Did you hear him? He wants more money to work on another one of those things for our arms. I didn't get the first one. A lot of you didn't either, but a lot of you did get it. I'm not here to say that you were wrong in getting it. You got bad advice. Then he says, tentatively, we might be suggesting everybody go and get it. Really? Would you go and do that? I will not. Do me a favor. You want to keep these going? Like, follow, comment, and share. Come on.
Check my man out. Go support his channel. I like that. They're coming back. I'm 100% not. I'm worried, but I'm not scared. If that makes sense. So I know they're gonna try to bring it. My biggest fear is the schools. Right? It's coming back. It's. I don't want the children to be messed up. I don't want the education to be messed up. That's my biggest fear of this whole thing. Is that the education system is not really looking out for our children. The government's not really looking out for our children, and they're gonna implement these lockdowns again. So don't be out here wearing 87 masks. And I'll say this: I don't think the masks do anything for you. I mean, that's me. But listen. If you want to wear your mask, I guess, outside in a convertible by yourself, by all means, do it, right? Got family that you need to wear a mask around, I guess, do it. Just don't come to me talking about I need to wear it too because I'm looking out for your health. Oh, you're responsible for your health. I'm responsible for mine. That's about it. If y'all thought I was bad the first time around, it's going to be that much worse this time because I'm not doing that. Again, I'm not taking no shot. I'm not wearing no mask anywhere. And I was polite last time. In certain places, I did wear it, but I wore it wrong anyway. Like I'm gonna wear it like right here on my chin. That's how I wear it. Not again. And y'all need to stand with me, and we need to stand together. Not again. We're not doing this again. Stay together. Stay strong. Be prepared. Be educated. Do your research. Okay. They're slowly trying to implement. I think there's some colleges already that has implemented the mask mandate again. There's some places that's talking about, COVID protocols, all this noise. We aren't doing it, okay? We aren't doing it. So let's stick together on this, all right? People that follow the channel, we in this together. So we got to stand strong. This is the time to band together. Not time to fold, all right? They're going to threaten your livelihood. They're going to threaten your money. They're going to threaten your food. They're going to threaten your family. You have got to stay strong, and you can't fall for the threats, okay? You'll make it. I promise. You will make it. We will make it. Do what you got to do for your family. I understand that. But don't be fooled, okay? And I got this video that hopefully brings it home. Very well spoken by attorney Tricia S. Lindsay, okay? And she's talking about the government, and she's talking about how the Constitution is supposed to be, all right? And y'all listen up.
We the people is how the Constitution starts. A magistrate is a person that operates under authority. They have power. There are higher magistrates and there are lesser magistrates. The founding fathers of this country understood that there's going to come a point in time where the federal government will need to be checked. If not, they will become tyrants. And that is what's happening now. So, the Declaration of Independence says that everyone, by virtue of being a human being, has the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The federal government, too, their purpose is to protect the rights of those citizens, the rights of us to our life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. The third point of that document is if they fail to protect its citizens and enforce those rights, the citizens have a right to revolt. Do you understand? We have a right to resist, and we have an obligation and a duty to do so. Do you understand? You understand when it says a duty to step between a tyrannical government and its laws? They are coming for our children. We cannot sit down.
No.
Every great leader knows. Every one of them, even the bad ones, know.
Y'all listening? This is great.
If you want to affect the country, you go for its children.
Legit, what did I just say? My biggest fear was the way the children are going to be affected by all this. They're coming after the children. 100% coming after the children.
When in the world do we start using children as bulletproof vests for us?
Yeah.
When in the world do we start testing things on children?
Legal shield.
They come for us first. And when you come for our children, you have started a war. And they have declared war. And we are answering to that war. We are magistrates. And I need you, each one, reach one, and teach one. Do you understand? As a magistrate in this country, the United States government, our local leaders have to answer to us. The 9th Amendment says that any rights that are not enumerated in the Constitution are reserved for the people.
The people.
I want to hear that mandates are not enumerated in the Constitution. Because for the fact that it's not enumerated means that that authority and those rights go to us. Every one of these mandates are illegal. Every single one of them. Under that 14th Amendment, due process and rights to equal protection is the right to protect my body. When you want to push something into my body against my consent, without my consent, it is rape. And this is medical rape.
Let me just say for the record, that's not some right-wing conspiracist person or some white lady in American flag get up or anything like that. She looked black to me. I'm led to believe that all the people who support this country and the Constitution are all white supremacists. That's what I'm led to believe. That doesn't look like a white supremacist to me. Y'all let me know what a white supremacist is supposed to look like, because it didn't look like that for me. Tell you that right now. That was very well put, very, very well spoken, perfectly executed. I couldn't have said it better myself. That was wonderful. I don't even know what to say after that. But I'm telling y'all, what I'm trying to get at is they're trying to slowly bring this stuff back. Okay? They're trying to slowly bring it back, and we got to stand up to it. Okay? We have got to stand up to it. There was a shooting in, I think, Jacksonville. It's always sad when, a mass shooting happens or some people come up and shoot innocent people and take innocent lives. It's always sad, right? But what do we always jump to, right? You always jump to the gun, the gun, the gun. It's always attacking the gun. I don't know why we haven't come to this consensus yet as a people that the gun isn't the problem. People really believe that taking away guns is going to stop mass murder for whatever reason. But what do you think people was doing before guns invented? People will find a way to kill innocent people if they really want to. If they're mentally unhinged, they'll find a way to do what they need to do. Be a bomb, be a knife, be a car, be a bat, be a scissors, anything to get their job done. But I want y'all to hear the sheriff talk about it's not the guns that y'all should be paying attention for. It's the evil people out here. And I always encourage y'all, hey man, y'all need to arm yourselves up and protect yourselves. Arm it up, protect yourselves. Because you don't know what kind of crazy people are out here, man. I'm sorry, this is the world we live in right now, but people are crazy. You need to give you a chance in a fight. You need to protect yourself. Listen to what the sheriff says here, okay? I absolutely love his explanation of this incident.
Well, we have to stop people that have bad intentions. Guns, the story is always about guns. The people are bad. This guy's a bad guy. If I could take my gun off right now and I lay it on this counter, nothing will happen.
I literally use that explanation every time somebody talks about guns, we need to take away guns. I literally use that analogy every time.
It'll sit there. But as soon as a wicked person grabs a hold of that handgun and starts shooting people with it, there's the problem. The problem is the individual.
Why is that such a hard concept to grasp? It's evil people, not the tool. It's the evil people. If somebody mows down 50 people at a parade, is it the car? Because as far as I know, cars don't drive themselves unless you got a Tesla, and I wouldn't even trust that. But we're not going to take guns away from him. We're not going to take cars away from him. We're not going to ban cars. It's the same thing.
Now, guns are a tool that people use to do horrible things, but it's the individuals that wield these things. So we are working hard to try to stop that. But in this situation, in this case, there was nothing illegal about him owning the firearms.
Very well explained. I use those examples all the time. People don't realize what we need. We need gun control. We need more sensible, I hate the term sensible gun laws, because what is that? Background checks, we got that. I don't know what else you want. See, these new laws that you're trying to implement, they only affect law-abiding citizens. It don't affect criminals. Why? Criminals are supposed to do what they're are going to do what they're not supposed to do. That's the definition of a criminal, to do what you're not supposed to do. It's illegal to kill people. You will go to jail. And yet people do it every day. Criminals don't follow laws. Why is that such a hard concept to understand? Hard concept to grasp. It's not the gun. It's not the firearm. Please stop that whole narrative because this played out. It's not the firearm. Okay? It's the individual, and people have evil hearts out here. Sorry to tell y'all this, but it's true. Okay? It's true. There's some evil people out here, and I'm sorry. I wish I can stop all the evil people in the world, but you got to be able to protect you and protect your family. And all these gun laws and all taking away guns, taking away assault rifles, assault weapons, you know, it's only going to affect the law-abiding citizen. So very well said by the sheriff. I agree with everything he said. It's not the gun, people. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all this, okay? Now, I think, so my man Oliver Anthony, the guy that did the Richmond, North of Richmond song, he had a statement out about, I guess, political parties. It seems to be just like he's just calling out individuals who say what they one thing and don't mean another. I don't think he's, how do I say this? He doesn't seem to be right or left. He just kind of is like, hey man, the country sucks right now. And we need some fixing. That's what he's saying. But I want to play his statement right quick, and then we're gonna get out of here. Let me play his statement, and y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, and tell me what y'all feel he's trying to say.
It's aggravating seeing people on conservative news try to identify with me like I'm one of them. It's aggravating seeing certain musicians and politicians act like we're buddies and act like we're fighting the same struggle here, like that we're trying to present the same message. You know, I've had a lot of people reach out to me, and I've tried to be polite to everybody, and I've talked to hundreds of people the last 2 weeks. But it seems like certain people want to just ride the attention of this song to maybe make them their own selves relevant, and that's aggravating as hell. The other thing that I find aggravating is, well, you know, like, it was funny seeing my song in the, it was funny seeing it at the presidential debate, because it's like, I wrote that song about those people, you know, so for them to have to sit there and listen to that, that cracks me up. But it was funny kind of seeing the response to it. Like, that song has nothing to do with Joe Biden, you know? It's a lot bigger than Joe Biden. That song is written about the people on that stage, and a lot more too, not just them, but definitely them.
Interesting comments from him. To me, I'm gonna try to break it down how I feel about it. I guess, you know, he's not tied to any party. He's just mad at the government in general, whether it's right or left. He's not tied to anybody in particular. He's just trying to say, listen, you guys are all have a hand in this and making everything go to everything go to crap, pretty much. I'm talking about you, and I'm talking about you. I'm not tied to any one of you guys. What I'm telling you is all of you have a hand in this, and the ones that's supposed to be sticking up for us, speaking for us, you're not speaking loud enough, and you're very hesitant on certain things to come forward and say, no, this is wrong. That's what this song is about. Don't tie me to one of y'all. Don't use my song, my platform to try to act like that I'm with y'all. I'm not. What I want to see is the government do better. And that's everybody up there. And I can't be mad at that. I agree with that, as a matter of fact. There's people up there that's supposed to be speaking for us, on the conservative side that haven't been doing anything. Bunch of rhinos, etc., that don't speak up. Their voices aren't loud enough. They're not doing anything to stop the left from doing all this crazy stuff. As a matter of fact, they're signing off on some of this stuff as well. So that's what I took out of it. Y'all put in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think he meant by his comments. I don't see anything wrong with it. I kind of agree with him. And I don't see no issue. He's speaking to everybody up there. And if everybody's wrong, then everybody's wrong. Nobody's doing anything right now. We're all struggling out here. Everything's bad. The dollar is about to be non-relevant. And if that happens, that's a whole different problem. There needs to be some massive changes. And that's pretty much what the song to me was talking about. And the struggles of pretty much the middle class. We're the ones that's most affected by all the stuff that's going up there. They're not doing anything about it. Shout out to him. I'm fine with that. And I don't have a problem with anything that he's saying, that he said there at all. I really don't. So shout out to him. But again, y'all let me know what y'all think. Again, like, subscribe, and share if you like everything that you're hearing. One last post, and I'll get out of here. So these climate people, man, whether you believe about climate change or not, that's not something that I get into, nor do I believe, because the climate's been changing even before people, right? But check out this video. I guess some climate protesters were trying to block the road because that's what they seem to do, is block the road for whatever reason and inconvenient people who have to make a living. But this police officer said, "Not today." I don't know if y'all heard. I don't know if y'all heard it, but it said, "I'm gonna take all of you out if y'all better move." These people have no lives. Blocking the road for what? Now, the Rangers got no chill. This is great. Because you guys are just...
Get out! On the ground! All of you on the ground now!
This man is not playing around at all.
Don't move! Give me your last name. So who's threatening to get the gun? No one has a gun. No one has a gun.
We have no weapons at all. We're environmental protesters.
Look at these people.
Please.
Trespassing on tribal lands.
Please.
Stop resisting!
Please.
Stop resisting!
Please.
What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? Our friend is getting
Excuse the language.
fucking hurt! She was just standing here. What the fuck? It's okay, Kelly. I'm part of this. I'm not part of this. I'm with the team.
Holly,
These people gotta stop blocking the road and messing with people. Big man. Getting that stuff out the way. If I was there in traffic and these dudes were blocking the road and these police came out the way and cleared the way for me, I'd be setting up there. Round of applause for these officers. They get an award for the day. get an award for the day. At the beginning, I heard one of the officers say something about they're on tribal land or something. So I think that's a whole different game as well.
Get through on driving. Shot.
Look at these
We're in
people.
a shot.
Michelle, Phil back.
Now, these protesters usually have a plan to want to get arrested because that's their goal to see, get it on social media to see them getting arrested or whatever. But hey, these officers today weren't playing any games, got them out the way, and I'm fine with that as well. All right, that's all the time I got for today. Listen, I appreciate y'all so much, man. I really do. Again, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for supporting the channel. You already know what to do. Give it a like. Get everybody to subscribe. Get your buddies to subscribe. Again, go in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about the video, what I was saying. I love to hear y'all feedback. Remember, Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern time, I go live. That's what y'all interact with me. Live on stage. But follow me on the socials. I know what to do. Scrolling right there at the bottom of your screen. So y'all follow me on the socials. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for the support. Can't do this without y'all. You guys have been good to me. We all in this together. Let's stand together. Let's band together. Let's be strong. And make some noise out there. Again, Twitter, Willis23, TikTok, Cigar_T, Instagram _Cigar Guy 23, and on Truth Social. I did get Instagram thread, so it should be the same name as my Instagram. I'll start posting on there later. I'll post this on YouTube and post this on Rumble as well for my Rumble folks. Y'all like, subscribe, and share. I hate to be saying it over again, but y'all been good to me. Y'all been helping me out, man. Let's get this channel going, man. More importantly, let's get this word out. Spread the message. Get together. We the people, we have a voice. We the people, we have a voice. Thank y'all. Here's to a good week. And I'll see y'all soon.